We will surely meet again since I am here as governor, and it was a very nice experience to be in this cantonment. Thank you so much. Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, sir, for those words of wisdom. Samskriti doesn't equal to culture. There is no equal word. इसीलिए हम इसको संस्कृति फाउंडेशन बोलते हैं, कल्चर फाउंडेशन नहीं बोलते हैं शायद, because it doesn't even suit. Also, it's about ज्ञान विज्ञान, the idea of unity, not uniformity, and many other words of wisdom. Thank you so much, sir, for your address. Now, before we move on to vote of thanks and then celebrating Rakhi, we will be felicitating the Honorable Governor and all the dignitaries on the dais. I request our Chairman, sir, to felicitate Honorable Governor, sir, with Bharat Mata picture, Tulasi plant, and the memento. Picture of Bharat Mata, symbolizing Mother India, we all the children of Mother India. A token of our gratitude, sir. Now I invite Lieutenant General Ramchandra Rao ji to felicitate Major General Rakesh Manocha ji. Thank you so much, sir, for your presence. I invite our convener, Dr. W.G. Prasanna Kumar ji, to felicitate Brigadier Shailendra Singh ji. Commandant AOC, thank you so much, sir, for your presence. I invite our director Naga Prashanti ji to felicitate Srimati Bhagwati Baldeva ji. Thank you, ma'am, for your presence. Now it is the time for me to give a vote of thanks before we start celebrating the Rakshabandhan for soldiers. First of all, our deepest gratitude to our Honorable Governor Jishnu Varma ji for happily, readily agreeing to be part of this function, to inspire us with his kind words, to spare some time from his busy schedule. Sir, from Samskriti Foundation, we express our deepest gratitude for your presence, sir. And we also promise as he told, we need to take it forward, and we will take it forward, sir. Thank you so much. I express my gratitude and thanks to Major General Manochaji for again readily agreeing. Last year also sir was there, encouraging us. This sometimes words cannot define when we get the support from our armed forces, because there are many roadblocks in creating an event like this. But still, getting the support, a positive note, it encourages all of us volunteers from Sanskriti Foundation to see that something can be done and we can win the trust and we can bring some positive impact on our student. So General Manochaji, Major General Manochaji, thank you so much sir for your cooperation and guidance for this event. I'll also like to thank Commandant AOC, Brigadier Shailendra Singh ji, for his presence here and for his support for the event. Thank you so much sir. From Sanskriti Foundation, we express our gratitude. Srimati Bhagwati Baldeva ji, again readily agreeing to be present here despite her busy schedule. She is supposed to travel abroad, but she somehow accommodated this program. I express my thankfulness to Madam for being present here, and I'm sure the students, especially girl students, must have felt the inspiration that how we can carry our culture and still scale heights, still achieve so much. I forgot to mention one product of Ashwagandha, what she does. That is also part of Indian culture from Ayurveda, world's best Ashwagandha, and was also appreciated by Honorable Prime Minister in his Man Ki Baat. So I once again thank you ma'am for your presence here. I would like to thank all the senior officers from Army. I would just like to mention a few, and please pardon me if my memory doesn't serve to name all. I would like to thank Colonel Lavdeep Singh ji for helping us with this event and supporting us, Lieutenant Colonel Mithun ji from TASA, Colonel Manoj ji of AOC, Major General Basera ji from AOC, Major Aman Kundu and Major Aman Kundu AOC to Honorable Governor and other officers present here. I cannot let go mentioning the presence of other dignitaries here. Sir, we have here a presence of senior educationists, chairpersons, secretaries, principals from prominent colleges of the twin cities, and we express our deep gratitude for your presence here. All the students, faculty members, today is the festival. Many of you may be celebrating at your home also, but still you made your presence here. So I express my deepest gratitude for that. I'd like to just make few other mentions. Shri Krishna Kishore Jasti ji, former Commissioner Income Tax, thank you so much sir for your presence. Shri Vishal Goyal ji, Shri Srimati Vandana Goyal ji, Himanshi Goyal, Kumari Aditi Shrimal, Shri Arvind Shrimal ji, prominent industrialist, and many other prominent people from the society. Our thanks to you for your presence. Last but not the least, our friends from the press and media, thank you so much for covering this positive event. We find very few people covering a positive event. Negativity attracts somehow, and we appreciate your presence here. Thank you so much. And at the end, the entire volunteer family of Sanskriti Foundation, the kind of work they have done in last few weeks, it is phenomenal. They are all volunteers. Nobody takes anything. They all believe in giving, in the inspiring leadership of our chairman and other members from the foundation. So my deepest gratitude to all of them for their contribution. And all the students, of course, students part of it, you made it happen. You came here and tied Rakhis to Jawans. You are going to tie Rakhi to Jawan now. And I'm sure you'll remember this memorable moment. So thank you once again, one and all, for this event. The organizers here, people who supported, everyone. And if I've forgotten anyone, please forgive me. But our thanks to each and everyone who has made this possible. Thank you. Now we'll proceed for celebration of Rakhi. So I invite Srimati Bhagwati Baldevaji. I also invite Annapurnaji from our foundation family. And I invite Naga Prashanti ji. So Annapurna ji, you would, please do Tilakam for all the honorable guests. I also request Anupama Shah ji to help in having sweets. Celebrating Rakhi, reminding us our duties, a commitment to serve each other, a commitment to protect each other, a commitment to take our country ahead, keep our duties ahead of our rights. A symbol of protecting each other, a symbol of fraternity, and a symbol which deeply reminds us about our patriotic duties. I think we can all give a warm round of applause for this. All the Jawans in the audience, now it is your turn immediately after this. You might be waiting for your Rakhis and sweets. So it's on the way. As the Rakhi is tied to Dr. W.G. Prasanna Kumar ji, I would request following this, all the Jawans and the girls and the female faculty members can raise. Female faculty members can raise and then they can turn around and tie the Rakhis to the Jawans adjacent to you just after this gets completed. This Raksha Sutra reminds us of our duties towards the nation, duties towards a fellow citizen, our commitment to fraternity, our commitment to unity, not uniformity. Thank you so much.
And namaskar to all of you. On the dais, Dr. C. Umashi Swara Rao, IAS retired Chairman, Sanskruti Foundation. Lieutenant General Ramachandra Rao, EVSM, AVSM, VSM, retired. Major General Rakesh, Manocha, SM, VSM, GOC, TASA, Bhagwati Mahesh Balwa, Chairperson, MD of Axorial and Kartikeya Group of Industries, Dr. M. Prabhakar Rao, Chairman, NSL Group, Brigadier Shailendra Singh, Commandant AOC Center. Special greetings to all the girls and defense personnel assembled here and to all the college students and the organizers, Sanskriti Foundation. I actually, when this Sanskriti Foundation chairman came to see me in Raj Bhavan, he gave me two options. He told me that Rakhi could be celebrated in Raj Bhavan as it was done previously, or we could go to the cantonment. And I then told him, since we are talking of Rakshabandhan, Raksha, where every brother promises his sister that I will protect you, because Krishna protection. Rakshabandhan is a symbol of protection. The Rakhi or the Raksha Dhaga as we call it is a symbol of protection. Let us have it in the cantonment. So here we are here today on this glorious day of Rakshabandhan. We are here to celebrate Rakhi here. And Sanskriti Foundation has been doing very good work. I went through the literature they gave me and I had interacted with them also. The word Sanskriti, actually we try to translate everything into English. The trouble with us, we look for an equivalent in English for everything. But the word Sanskriti has no English equivalent. We say it is culture. The word culture actually comes from the Latin cult of following. But the Indian Sanskriti is not a cult. It is not a cult. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, Jnana Vijnana Sahitam. Means Sanskriti is Jnana and Vijnana put together. It is, as we realize, the soul of India. Sanskriti is the soul of India. As the chairman of Sanskriti Foundation was saying, that for 700, 800, 900 years, this country was ruled by other people. Yes, we were indeed ruled, but India was never defeated. Because the Sanskriti stayed intact. And we showed the world, that you could be plundered, you could be stolen, people could steal things from India, take them abroad, they would come for spices, they would come for silk, they would come for so many other things to India, for gold, for silver, the Kohinoor diamond, whatever you call it. But India cannot be defeated because unless you accept defeat, there is no defeat. India showed the world that unless you accept defeat, there is no defeat. So even after 900 years of, ruling by others, being ruled by others, we still have our Sanskriti almost intact. And as the chairman Sahib was saying, though in textbooks, you always find battles, where we have lost. The battle of Panipat, the third battle of Panipat and so and so. We know more about the French Revolution and the Russian Revolution than we know about our own selves. We have not looked at the mirror for a long time. We have looked through binoculars towards Europe and America. We have used binoculars for most of the time. We have not looked at the mirror. So it is a time to look at the mirror now, to find out who we are. It is a time to feel the glory that we, symbolize. The society as a whole, Indian society as a whole, symbolizes. We should feel the diversity of our country. Today we are celebrating Rakhi here. We are celebrating in Tripura also. We talk of unity in diversity. It is not something that is given to us by, an English author or English saying, dictum, unity in diversity. It has been there in the Rig Veda. Ekam sat vipra bodha badanti. The truth is one. but it has been interpreted in many ways by the learned and the knowledgeable people have interpreted the truth in many ways. Some may be acceptable to some, other way may be acceptable to someone. So that is why there is diversity. And many think that when we speak of, unity, we are speaking of uniformity. There cannot be no uniformity in society because there is no uniformity in nature either. There are different kind of flowers, different kind of fruits, different kind of climates, different kind of weathers. There's so much diversity in nature. So we can't go against nature. We are not saying that everything should be uniform and homogeneous. We are saying that this diversity can find a unity and can find a unity in our culture. There is a thread that binds us together, that we are Indians. Like in a lovely garland, you will have flowers of all types, roses, you will have different colors, different marigolds, but they strung together in a single thread. So when we speak of unity, we speak of that kind of unity, where diversity is strung together in a garland, a beautiful garland, on a string of our Indian Sanskriti. So I am very grateful to Sanskriti Foundation for organizing Rakshabandhan, and you see this unity in diversity today. We are celebrating here in Telangana. It is being celebrated in Tripura, Northeast. It is being celebrated in Rajasthan. There is a bond. And because there was a bond, that's why India was never defeated. India could not be defeated. They may have plundered, but they never ruled our hearts. Otherwise, India wouldn't have remained as Bharat today. Most of the countries that have been subjugated by the Europeans or by the other forces, by Portuguese, French or other forces, have changed completely. But India has remained as this. Today we still have Deepavali, we still have Rakshabandhan, we still have Ganesh Chaturthi. It's got its own way of Raksha, of creating Raksha for itself. Our Sanskriti has an inbuilt protective energy which protects itself. No one can say, I protected Indian culture. No group or no man or no woman or no powerful man can say that I protected Indian culture. भारतीयता को मैंने प्रोटेक्शन दिया, मैंने दिया सुरक्षा. हमारे संस्कृति में ही सुरक्षा है. Our culture knows how to protect itself. And the greatest symbol of that protection is today the Rakshabandhan, where the sister ties a piece of thread on the brother's hand as a symbol of protection. She prays to God or to the Almighty, protect my brother, and the brother says, I will protect you. That is how the Samaj protected hota hai. That is how the society gets protected. And in turn, the nation gets protected. So this is a very beautiful day, and symbols play a great part in our lives. A smile is nothing but a symbol. A teardrop is nothing but a symbol. A smile is a symbol, it doesn't have words, but you know when the person smiles at you. When someone sheds a teardrop, you know he or she is in pain. So symbols play a great part in our lives. In our everyday life, in our human interactions with each other. In every facet of our life, symbols play a great part. And Rakshabandhan is a very powerful symbol. And I am happy that today, as a governor of this Telangana state, I have been able to come to the cantonment and celebrate Rakshabandhan with the army personnel, with the college students, and I have told the chairman we should take it further. Let that bandhan stretch. Let that bandhan spread, that bandhan of love, respect, that bandhan of looking at each other through the eyes of compassion. Let it spread everywhere. So I thank you all for being here, and we will surely meet again since I am here as governor, and it was a very nice experience to be in this cantonment. Thank you so much.
భారతదేశం సంస్కృతి సాంప్రదాయాలకు కేంద్ర బిందువన్నారు గవర్నర్ జిష్ణుదేవ్ వర్మ. సంస్కృతిలోనే రక్షణ ఉందని, రక్షాబంధన్ ఎప్పటికీ భారతీయుల్లో పదిలంగా ఉంటుందన్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ రాజ్ భవన్ లో జరిగిన రాఖీ పండుగ వేడుకల్లో పాల్గొన్నారు. గవర్నర్ జిష్ణుదేవ్ వర్మకు రాఖీలు కట్టారు కాలేజ్ విద్యార్థులు. సంస్కృతి ఫౌండేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో రాఖీ సెలబ్రేషన్స్ జరిగాయి.
The foundation chairman came to see me in Raj Bhavan. He gave me two options. He told me that Rakhi could be celebrated in Raj Bhavan as it was done previously, or we could go to the cantonment. And I then told him, since we are talking of Rakshabandhan, Raksha, where every brother promises his sister that I will protect you, because Krishna protection. Rakshabandhan is a symbol of protection. The Rakhi, or the Raksha Dhaga as we call it, is a symbol of protection. Let us have it in the cantonment. So here we are here today, on this glorious day of Rakshabandhan. We are here to celebrate Rakhi here. Sanskriti Foundation has been doing very good work. I went through the literature they gave me, and I had interacted with them also. The word Sanskriti, actually we try to translate everything into English. The trouble with us, we look for an equivalent in English for everything. But the word Sanskriti has no English equivalent. We say it is culture. The word culture actually comes from the Latin cult of following. But the Indian Sanskriti is not a cult. That you could be plundered, you could be people could steal things from India, take them abroad. They would come for spices, they would come for silk, they would come for so many other things to India. For gold, for silver, the Kohinoor diamond, whatever you call it. But India cannot be defeated, because unless you accept defeat, there is no defeat. India showed the world that unless you accept defeat, there is no defeat. It's got its own way of Raksha, of creating Raksha for itself. Our Sanskriti has an inbuilt protective energy which protects itself. No one can say, I protected Indian culture. No group or no man or no woman or no powerful man can say that I protected Indian culture. भारतीयता को मैंने प्रोटेक्शन दिया, मैंने दिया सुरक्षा. हमारे संस्कृति में ही सुरक्षा है. A smile is nothing but a symbol. A teardrop is nothing but a symbol. A smile is a symbol. It doesn't have words, but you know when a person smiles at you. When someone sheds a teardrop, you know he or she is in pain. So symbols play a great part in our life. In our everyday life, in our human interactions with each other. In every facet of our life, symbols play a great part. And Rakshabandhan is a very powerful symbol. And I am happy that today, as a governor of this Telangana state, I have been able to come to the cantonment.
భారతదేశం సంస్కృతి సాంప్రదాయాలకు కేంద్ర బిందువన్నారు గవర్నర్ జిష్ణుదేవ్ వర్మ.